The oxygen principle is relationally oriented. Self-care is not selfish. There's a lot of people who, when they hear the word self-care, they automatically say, well, I can't do that. That's selfish. That's about me. And I need to be serving my kids, and I need to be taking care of others. And I'm giving. And there's this idea of sacrifice. Self-care is not selfish. In fact, self-care is relationally oriented because self-care enables us to give our best to those we say we love. In fact, I kind of think that not doing self-care is more selfish.
Yeah, I agree.
Than self-care.
Yeah.
I want to give my best to you. I want to be my best for my children. When I'm serving, I want to give out of my best. I think there's a lot of people who think that serving and giving and sacrificing, we do a lot of work with ministry people. In the church world, there's, and I know way too many pastors.
You were one.
I was one, yeah, right? Who, it's all about the ministry. It's all about, and they burn out. They self-destruct. All in an effort to serve those they are to care for.
Right.
And they don't take good care of themselves. And if they'd take better care of themselves, they would be better at doing their job
serving
others.
Right.
So self-care is not selfish.
It's really the opposite.
I think it's that word, though.
Just self being in there.
Yeah. Self-care is not selfish. And you need to understand that. I really think in our relationships, when we are taking care of us, we have a better relationship. I know for us that was true in our relationship.
Yeah. Well, and we're talking about the proper view of self-care, which that's what this teaching is about, is helping you understand what we mean by self-care. There are people who are calling something self-care, and it is selfish.
Yes.
But we'll try to clarify.
Let's go ahead and clarify that now.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and define that, because I think there's a lot of people who, and I always use the example of binging on Netflix with Ben and Jerry. The ice cream. It's like, oh, I need some me time, and so they go and they just binge on Netflix with Ben and Jerry. They call it self-care because they're overwhelmed and exhausted and they need some downtime.
Right.
But in doing their self-care, taking care of themselves, they harmed another part of themselves. That's not self-care. That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about selfish care that is segmented in our life, that I just need some me. It's about me, and I got to have me time, and then in doing whatever that is, we even harm ourselves, and we harm our relationship, and we harm our.
Right.
If it's harming something else in your life, it's not self-care.
Right. If your me time is neglecting your kids, or neglecting your work, or neglecting whatever another part of your life, neglecting your relationships, so that you can self-care.
Have your spa day.
Yeah. Then that's not what we're talking about either. That leans more toward the selfish side. So
and then you'll kind of see that woven through here as we go. So first off, it's relationally oriented. It's not selfish.